Preston just shot a 2-year-old. This is our third spot. Shot the first time it ran. Stopped on this brush pile over here. He smoked him. He's right there. Oh, he got him. My name is Timothy Broche. I believe it's a suffering for what you take that is the true measure of a trophy. My style of hunting and fishing takes me beyond pulling the trigger, pushing my mental and physical capacity to enhance the experience of the harvest. The water and woods call to me. So this is the first weekend in May. My son Preston and I are in about an hour outside of Prince George in the Amanika region in British Columbia, Canada. We're here for bear. Again, last year was our first trip together. Preston got his first bear last year. What we're doing, we've got 6 days, we got 3 bear tags. The weather's much different. We're here a week earlier than we were last year. The grass is just starting to grow. Okay, well, we're just up to our first spot. We're heading back into just doing some scouting. One of the things that I stopped doing a couple of years ago was going back to some spot that I thought was really cool and just started hunting. I usually spend the first couple days on trips like this just scouting out and finding a place where it's going to make sense to spend time, or I'm most likely going to be successful, and it's not always the same spot every year. So let the suffering begin. We just got up to the top of this clear cut. I'm not super excited about this spot. There's not a lot of grass. There's some, it's just starting. I've seen one set of what looked like boar tracks, bigger boar tracks down below that were a little bit older, and then a couple 2-year-old sets, and then looked like a sow with cub wandering through here. But there's no scat. There's no sign of them really spending time here. So I think they're just moving through, headed for literally greener pastures. So we're going to double time it out of here and go to the next spot. That is super fresh. That is super fresh. If it was even an hour old, it would be a different color on the inside than the outside. Oh, we just got up here to this grassy area that we found last year that we really liked. And we just spotted a bear just up over the ridge here. He's sneaking up to get a good shot. I'm just holding back where I can see the bear. In case it moves, I can point him in the right direction. But first, we arrived today, so super cool. Preston just shot a 2-year-old. This is our third spot. Shot the first time it ran. Stopped on this brush pile over here. He smoked him. He's right there. He got him. Preston made a perfect shot. That's the exit wound. 300 Winchester Magnum, 200 grain. The work begins. The first thing we need to do is we need to get him field dressed, get the guts out of him. It's not warm today, but it's not cool either. So getting the insides out as quickly as you can. It's going to make sure that the meat starts cooling off properly. Then we'll figure out what we're going to do. We're probably a mile from the truck, so it's not too bad. But if we're going to quarter them up here, go get our packs and pack them out, which I think is going to be the easiest thing to do. So after we cut the windpipe loose, then we can just start slowly pulling everything out. We're going to salvage the liver and the heart. Should be able to pull that out maybe a little bit further. There you go. Perfect. All right, and then just kind of scoot that off to the side. And then what you'll want to do is go ahead and set your knife down and then come up and grab the head or the front legs and lift it up so all that blood from the inside runs out. There you go. Okay, so what I have in my pack, got a saw, and we've got some tools here. So these are the saws that are good for cutting that pelvic bone out. But we were scouting, didn't have our gear, so. And what I'm going to use to split this hide up on this thing is just a little razor knife with a hook blade in it. It does cut a little bit of hair, but it makes this part way easier to just split this right down to his foot. You got to be super careful with these razor knives though. If you slip, take your finger off. So we just split that there. And then we're going to do the same thing here. So we'll split this right up underneath its head, right up to its throat. Because we want to take the neck meat too. Finish that. And then out again to its wrist, its paw. If you want to see part 2 of our bear hunt, click on the screen.